channel. Today we discuss about chromosomal theory of sex determination. Chromosomal theory of sex determination. How the chromosomes are involved in sex determination. What is the role of chromosomes to determine the sex? That we will learn here. Number one, first of all, we have to learn about which chromosomes are involved in sex determination. Mainly, the chromosomes are two types. Depending upon it may involve in which characters. If it is involved in sex determination, that chromosomes we call it as a allosomes. If the chromosomes may not involve in sex determination, that we call it as a autosomes. Depending upon the chromosomes involvement, the chromosomes are divided into the two types. Number one is autosomes, the second one is allosomes. Allosomes which may involve sex determination. Allosome means these chromosomes are involved in sex determination. Right. Here, for example, the remaining one pair is involved in sexual determination, that we call it as allosomes. Okay, let us see how the allosomes are involving in sex determination. Let us see. Here, very simple. Allosomes means already we know. Allosomes means which may involve in sex determination, that chromosomes we call it as a allosomes. Here, the chromosome sex determination of chromosomes which may involve in sex determination. In normally, depending upon which individual, for example, it is male or female, which individual may involve in sex determination, depending upon that the chromosomes are dividing like this. For example, that already we know one pair means two chromosomes. In these two chromosomes, the chromosomes are similar structure. We are talking about sex chromosomes, that is allosomes. The allosomes are same in structure, that we call it as a heterogametic. Heterogametic means when the two gametes are same. What is gametes or what I said already we know. The chromosomes are divides into the half of the chromosome at the time of the fertilization. The gametes are produced with the same type of the chromosomes, so that we call it as a heterozygotic chromosomes. If the two chromosomes are dissimilar, the two chromosomes are different, that we call it as a heterogametic. Homogametic and heterogametic. Two chromosomes are same, that we call it as a homogametic. The two chromosomes are differ, that we call it as a heterogametic. In some organisms, male organisms are homozygotic, and in some organisms males are heterozygotic, and in some organisms females are heterogametic. Look here once again, depending upon heterogametes only the sex may determine. In that case, we concentrate on heterogametes. We concentrate on heterogametes. In some cases, males are heterogametes. In some cases, females are heterogamy. It means in some cases sex are determined by males. In some organisms sex are determined by the females. In some cases sex determined by the males. In some cases the sex determined by the females. Very simple thing. If the gamete heterogamete, which organism or consists, depending upon that, the sex may determine. Look here, for example, male heterogametes. Let us see male heterogametes. It's a very important and very easy. If you remember it, it is the very easy. Look here, very simple, shortcut way we will discuss. Male heterogametes. Here, male heterogamete organisms are mainly already we know about human and as well as insects like grasshopper and cockroach. Look here, very simple. Male heterogamete. Male heterogamete. Insects and human being. Insects and human being. Next one. Female heterogametes. Butterflies and birds. Let us see one by one. Number one. Male heterogametes. Male heterogamete. Male individual can produce different gametes. Those are two different gametes. So, depending upon which gamete may fuse with the ovum, depending upon that, the sex may determine. So that here the male heterogametes. In case of male heterogametes, two types are there. Number one is XXX0, B XXXY. Here, this one is male. This one is male. Okay, the symbol resemble to the male. This symbol resemble to the female. Okay, here males are heterogametes. Means here look here. Here male can be produced two types of the gametes. Here look here. Here also it produced two types of the gamete. Different gametes are produced here. Okay, like that. XXX0, XXX0, we can see in insects. Look here. Male gamete it produce A means this is autosomes. Okay, this is autosomes here A. Here two different types of the gametes are produced here. Okay, like that here also. A X A Y. Like that in human beings also, two different gametes are produced here. So that we call it as a male heterogametes. Male organism it can produce different gametes, so that we call it as a male heterogametic sex determination. XXX0, XXXY in human. Okay, look here. Here, the gametes are produced here. For example, already we can see here XX. If we fuse here, that is the female. XX0, it is male one. Like that in human being also. XX, these are female one. This is male one. Here, the male it can be produced. The male it can be produced X and Y gametes are Y sperms. When the X it will be fused with the another X, it is female individual. If the X it will be fused with the another Y chromosome, that we call it as a XY, that is the female individual. If X gamete of ovum may fuse with the X gamete of sperm, it form female. The X gamete of female and Y gamete of male may fuse, it produces male individual. That we call it as a male heterogametes. Okay, here boy chain and here girl chain. Next one, female heterogametes. Here also two types are there. Number one, Z0, ZZ. Two, ZW, ZZ. Very simple. Z0, ZW. Here, Z0, this is female individual. Here, ZW, this is female individual. Means the female individual can produce different types of the gamete, so that we call it as a female heterogametic. Z0, ZZ, we can see in butterflies. ZW, ZZ, we can see in birds, reptiles, and fishes. These are the four types of the. These are four types of the chromosomal theory of sex determination. Very simple. XXX0, XXX1. Z0, ZZ, ZW, ZZ. These two are female homogametic, these two are male homogametic. In this, we can see, for example, we can in detail we can see the sex determination in human being. Normally, how many chromosomes are present in human being? 46 chromosomes are there. Out of 46, 23 already we know 22 pairs of chromosomes we call it as a autosomes. The remaining two chromosomes are one pair of chromosomes we call it as a allosomes. Okay. Here autosomes and XX, this is the female one, AA and XY, this is the male one. Okay, here the female individual can produce similar, female individual is homozygotic, male individual is heterozygotic. Female individual is homozygotic means it produces XX. Heterozygotic means hetero means different. XY. When XX are fused, the male individual will be produced. If the X chromosome of ovum or X ovum it fertilized with the Y sperm, it produces XY. It is a male individual. So the sex determined by the sex determined by human being, male individual is responsible for the sex determination. Okay, we can write that this is individual. This is regarding chromosomal theory of sex determination. Very easy and it is so many times they may ask you for 8 marks. So very simple. Remember XX and X type. You remember type and example. You remember type and example. This is the very easy and very simple. Thank you, one and all.